Braiding the Sacred is a network of corn growers. It's not just Iroquois people. For those of you who may know or may not know, corn is at the heart of the Iroquois Confederacy, and we have felt it's our duty and our privilege to keep that going for our future generations. Along the way, through Braiding the Sacred, many others have brought their talent, their seeds, and the beauty of their people and nations to create this network. And now the Acoma Pueblo people, with all their beauty and of their land and their people and their foods, their clay pots, they're amazing, by the way, women. You know, you guys are part of the network now.
When I was asked to do this, they sent out a survey to the community. They asked them, what do you want on a mural? And when they came back, they talked about the migration of how we came here. They talked about the importance of storytelling. They talked about the importance of being a farmer, growing what we grow. So I incorporated all those things into what you see on the wall here.
You can just feel it. That's what the corn does, is it pulls you together, and it pulls your souls together. And you know, thank you very much, and I wish you all well, and please continue to do what you do.
I'm glad we're all here, because this is something that we all need it.
I am.
And we're blessed that you're all here with us. And I really appreciate all the information and the varieties of corn that you've brought and are sharing with us.
And I'm just really amazed at what has shown up for me on this trip. Sitting here and listening to everybody talk, what I heard the most was, I remember. So I feel like we're in a circle. It's not so much a space of learning, but it's really a space of remembering, because it's already all in us and we already carry it. Our seed is maybe, you know, all in a jar in those margin containers up on a shelf, but it's up to us to now go get them and to bring that forward and to find the land and to take those next steps.
The circle, the love that you just feel when you come in, it's just so open. It is so true that how a small table here can open up all kind of fields and channels and love, and it's so cool.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart for the friendship that you guys all created here.
Right up top.
Bringing the crates over.
Holy.
See, just like that, but that's too much.
I got mud all the way over here.
I can do this, son. Yeah, I got it.
You got a little speckle. You were too pretty over there. Did Jared get you back? No.
Okay. Now put the rock on top. Let's throw the mud on there. I know we're experts at this, but where's the other helpers?
Myself, I'm not pure Acoma anymore. I'm a mix. But yet, we criticize each other. We don't welcome each other anymore. But that's the way life is. Corn pollinates in order to get the best benefit of both, of all. And so why would we as Native people, criticize those that are mixed, those that don't live here, those that don't speak. We need all of the people. All those experiences that everybody shared. That's what we need to be stronger. It's just like the pollen. It makes that corn viable wherever it's at.
You know, the past couple of days through all this, I look down and I see that empty field. We need to, like she said, you know, take time for ourselves and set things aside and slow down and refocus back on what we used to do or the way it was. I think we've sat too much with technology that everybody forgets about these things in life that are very important to us, and we got to make sure that we push it to our younger generation so we don't lose this.
I'm a generational farmer. It's now my connection to my father, who I lost 2 years ago. He taught me when it came to planting that it's just not putting seeds in the ground. You're giving birth to your children that are going to start growing.
It's so powerful to be a part of a group like this because corn is their unifier, but so much comes out of it. I mean, like family, I keep hearing folks talk about their parents or their grandparents and the gardens and those experiences and such. And, you know, with the disconnection and the trauma that has been a part of a lot of my community members and families, and mine included, you know, I'm finding that it's bringing us home.
I don't want to go to the next world, especially the people that taught me, that showed me how to be an Acoma elder. And, you know, I don't want them to be standing there at the gate. You didn't do what I told you to do. You didn't do what we taught you to do. I don't want that. I want to be able to say, yes, I showed them how to do that. Yes, I showed them.
If we had started out with a different food, I don't know if we would have gone so many places and met so many people. Taking care of it binds us together and gives us a reason to spend quality time together and talk about how to take care of it and preserve it and continue in the future. So thank you, everybody.
The garden's given me back my health, and not just in the food that I'm eating, but because of the work I'm doing. Constantly moving, constantly having to tend to the garden. So I feel like it's my relationship to corn has strengthened my relationship to myself.
I think we're at that point, using Braiding the Sacred, using this as a stepping stone to step off, to teach others, become that. It's gonna be hard for just one person to do it. We need a community effort, and I think that's where I'm at right now. So Braiding the Sacred staff for making that possible and giving us this opportunity to hear one another.
I'm glad to be here, and it's really cool to be around people who welcome you with such open arms, and we got to go in your fields, and I know not a lot of people get to go there. So it's real cool to be so welcomed in a place that we don't really know. I'm thankful to learn all this stuff that I come to know, and I've always wanted to travel, so this corn has brought me to places I didn't think I was going to go. So I'm just real happy about it. And I'm excited to show my nieces and my nephew all the stuff I learned when they grow up.
You know, I work for behavioral health, and it's therapy. It's therapy for these people. So these people who have struggles in their life, they go down there, and it's so awesome to see how it changes them. It's so awesome to see, you know, everything be taken away from them and giving them that harmony back to their lives. You know, we plant the seed. You know, we might think we're in a dark place when we're all alone by ourselves, but that's just being planted, and we grow from that. But I just want to thank Mr. Vicente, Nolan, and everyone in this room, Shar, everyone, you guys, your whole organization. My nice day here. Over there in the corner to make things possible. You know, what's that saying by Gandhi? You know, one stick can break, but if we're all together, you know, we're unbreakable. And there's no limit on what we can all do if we all come together.
I only have a few words to say to you guys in the English language so that we all understand each other. Well, one of the most important things that I want to say is that this corn represents our ancestors, and we're here because of that. All these foods, all these things that were given to us, they're given to us, our people. Our people, your people, we're all one. It was given to us. It's a special gift to us. And these are your ancestors. So treat them with respect. And the other thing I want to say is they're also your future generations. Every time you put seeds in, that becomes your future.
So I agree with what Roger stated about the ancestors, because every time, like I pick up every little thing, every little seed. You'll see me on my hands and knees after the gathering, double checking the floor, because I don't want to leave a relative behind or let them be forgotten about. And I want to say thank you again, Yawaha, for letting us into your community and giving us the privilege of pretty much, you guys gave us like free range. We were like free range chickens. We got to peck about all over the place, and it really was fantastic because we're non-GMO.